Hello, it's precisely 1600 hours here in Jimbale TV. Welcome to the Circle Talk Show that comes on your way every Thursday. Today, our topic of discussion is going to be centered on the impact of social media in our society. We are joined by Mr. Adama Baji, an educationist and a very, let me say, a sport lover. You lost what to that extent.
Sure.
Please tell us who you are.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, viewers. As you said, my name is Adama Baji. I am a Gambian and then from Foni precisely, but staying in Central Alaji here. I am an educationist, as you said, and as well as I think also a journalist, also in the making, and also a sportsman, as you said. I'm pleased to be here today, this afternoon at Jimbala TV. Thank you for honoring me.
Thank you so much for having you. As we all know, social media is very important, but somehow we abuse it. And then also it is very, very important in our daily lives today. But then once we don't know how to use it, we are going to abuse it and then sometimes waste our time when we can do something better with it. I just want to ask you a few questions. How do you think social media has impacted the lives of youth today?
Yeah, social media is a very important instrument when it comes to our daily lives today. It is something that we cannot live without. It is something that is part of our lives at the moment, as we can say. But what is important is looking at social media as a whole. It has both positive and negative impacts in the society. So we cannot say rule out 100% that social media has a negative impact on society, no. And we can also say 100% it has positive impacts only in society. Social media is something that we cannot live without, as I said, but it has both positive and the negative side. So it depends on which area are you concentrating on. It has a lot of positive impacts and it has a lot of negative impacts. But as you said, whatever you have in this world, you have to weigh the two sides, whether the positive or the negatives, and then you see which one of these two overweighs the other. If the positive is overweighing the negative to you, then to you it is a negative thing. Yeah. If the positive also overweighs the negative, then it's positive to you. So it is something that is generally used by everybody, and then we cannot live without it at the moment. But it has a lot of positive impacts, and definitely it also has some negative impact. So,
what dangers do you think social media, like misinformation, could pose to the society at large?
Yeah, looking at the media, we will start with the positive side. And because we realize that at this 21st century, there's nothing that you can do without media.
Yeah.
So media has connected people. It has connected the whole world. You can be here in next 5 minutes. You are able to see. If as we are doing this program right now, somebody can be in America, somebody can be in Europe or in Asia, and then the person is watching this TV live. So you can also connect people, because I can remember when I was young, when there was no this much media. You can see your relative might travel for years and then you will not hear the person. But because of this media, now we have connection in this world. But as you said, going by your question, that is the misinformation. That is the negative part of it.
Yeah.
Because it is many that people now spread fake information. Exactly. People spread fake news over things. And then most of us will jump into conclusion and jump into comments on things that we are not even sure.
See, like these actors and actors, they will be addicted on media like they are dead.
Exactly. Right now, if you look at the Gambia, there is what is called as fact checks. If you go to School of Journalism where we studied, that is Majak. They have this fact check that any information that is spread before it is published, when people publish it, they can do a fact check. The fact check is going to authenticate whether the news is fake or is real. But in most of the cases now, we have journalists all over. People take it as a person, even they don't study it as a course and they don't know the ethics that entails in journalism. They don't know. So any information, any rumor that they hear, they can just write it and post it down. So one negative part of the social media is it misinform inappropriately news, even in government. That sometimes there are certain news that people spread about the government. Some of us will tend to believe, but they are false. So there are sometimes also news that people publish about individual people, which are not true. So misinformation is there as a negative impact of social media. This is why people have to be very careful. In other places, even in the Gambia, it's becoming a law that if you misinform or you spread a rumor against somebody or you accuse somebody, the person can take legal action against you. So people have to be very careful of media. It's good that our life is revolving around it, but let's try to sometimes it's difficult to weigh and know which one is the fact and which one is not the fact, because you see a publication done by this media and done by the other media, done by the other media. 3, 4, 5 media medium are sending the information, so you find it very difficult to authenticate whether it's true. So it becomes true because this one posted, this one posted, this one posted. But sometimes it's good that we have this fact checked, as I said. Those ones they authenticate. Sometimes they write that this information is false or this information is true. So misinformation is a negative impact of social media, honestly.
Okay, do you think social media is bringing people together, closer to the society, or pulling them apart?
Yeah, as I told you at the beginning, it depends on how you use the media. Media has brought people together, but also media has made people apart, and it has break a lot of unions because of media. You see people even break up. Marriages are broken up because of media, which I think people should be far from that one. But it depends on how you use it. And honestly, it can bring people together. In fact, I can say that is the motive why we have this media, is to connect people in the Gambia, outside the Gambia, within the Gambia, outside. Like you can imagine if you have federal right now or an information or a news. Within 1 minute or within 30 seconds or one everybody got the information.
Exactly.
So it connects people. As I told you, when we were young, before your relative can travel for years, you will not hear them. Sometimes you think that they are no longer alive, but one day you will just see them. So, but because of internet or because of the social media now, people are connected. It connects people, it connects societies, it connects nations, it connects the whole world. Even right now, you want to know what is happening in America as we are speaking, you can get it. So it can connect the world, it can connect people, but it depends on the way you also use. It can also disconnect people, depending on the way you are going to use. We can be friends, but because of this social media, we can have issues. Because we may post something that I don't like, and then today, tomorrow, or we have something in common, and after 1 or 2 years you see it in media, then people have problems, even your personal problems, family problems that people should discuss at home is now in media. So it can connect, it can disconnect, it depends on how you use it. But I know the motive behind establishing social media is to connect you. Honestly speaking.
Okay, how has social media influenced cultural values, tradition, identity in our society?
Yes, our cultures and norms have been, that's why, as like Mufti would say, monkey see, monkey do. That's what is happening right now. There are certain things that people are copying in this modern generation, and then they are doing them in the Gambia. They are not our cultures. They are not our cultures. Yeah, somebody who said, even you who's talking, the way you dress is not our culture. We're not talking about the dress code here. We're talking about our attitude. There are certain things that we are doing here are things that are borrowed. How are they borrowed? People see them. You don't learn them in books, or even you learn them books, but some of the things people see them. You see the way people live in Europe, the way people live in Nigeria, the way people live in Ghana, and you want to copy it in the Gambia, it may not work. The way the Ghanaians also see certain things happen in the Gambia, you want to copy it in Ghana or in Nigeria, it may not work. So if you want to copy certain things because you see them in media, in social media, you want to copy them and bring them to the Gambian society, it changes our cultures, it changes our values, it changes our identity as who we are. Africa is always an African, is always an African. So we want to change, and a lot of things have changed. Now, even right now, if you want to marry a girl, you don't do wedding, which is not African.
Wow.
This cultural, this traditional wedding that people are doing right now, they are not cultural, they are not African. All right, we know our African cultural weddings, how they are done. If you're a Mandinka, or you're a Jola, or you're a Fula, for example, let's take Gambia. If you're a Jola or a Mandinka, the way the Jolas are doing their weddings, are they the same as we are doing now? No. People are not doing those ones. You are not going typically into your culture and do your wedding like that. We will do part of the culture, and the rest of the culture we are going to do there is borrowed. You know, the wedding of bringing people sitting together and dining, kissing each other in the public. Those ones are not our cultures. But how do people know them? It's from the media.
Through media.
Through media.
So
people,
this media is indeed doing a lot. it is helping us and also destroying us.
Exactly.
So it depends on us to make the best use of it, or like to use it in a positive way or to use it in a negative way.
Exactly.
But I think it is better to use it in a positive way than the negative.
Negative way. Honestly.
Okay, what do you have to say about cyberbullying or online harassment?
Yeah, it is. I think it's a major. Not even. I think it's a major crime. It's a major crime. Cyberbullying is a major crime, and then people take it for granted, and people don't regard it. In the sense that people post anything they feel like posting. That's why the law is there. The law they are trying to enact it. Once it is enacted in this country, most of the people will face the consequences. Because many of us here are posting things that are not true, and people are bullying others using the media, and that is a big crime. And if somebody happens to take legal actions against you,
you see people that will take picture of others unknowingly or without even their permissions and all that.
Yeah, if you go to the journalism site, they'll tell you there are certain pictures you cannot take randomly and then post them. All right. You cannot just go and jump and stand anywhere and then take pictures anyhow and then post them. You take a picture of mine anyhow, you post me, I have all the right to sue you because you don't take permission from me. That's why even in journalism, sometimes you see you want to do certain programs or you have an interview to make, you give the person a consent form to fill. The person has to fill a consent form. The consent form is I am the one permitting you to grant this interview. So anywhere it goes to, the consent form is going to back you. But how many of us are doing journalism or are posting on TVs, because now the TVs are open, anybody can be a journalist anyhow, no ethics, no legal bindings, we just jump and then take pictures. You just stand here and shot a picture and then a video and then today, tomorrow somebody come and tell you that I have not give you the permission to post me. So it's sometimes difficult. But there are some places, there are public places you cannot stop people from also sitting. All those are things. So cyberbullying is a major crime if you know. But if you don't know, and sometimes and ignorance is not an excuse in the law.
Yeah. Okay, so how does social media impact mental health among the youth?
You see, some people are addicted to social media in such a way that it can even give you mental problems. You know, when you talk about mental problems, people think that when you are only mad and you are walking naked in the streets, then you have mental problems, or you have the mentality there. Some people, if they leave their telephone for 30 minutes, they cannot stay with their telephone for 30 minutes. Or sometimes it becomes of addiction. Social media also makes people to be so addicted that they cannot live without. Some people, if the megabytes just finish right now, even their fist money, they can use it to buy megabytes because they don't want to stay offline even for 1 minute. Some people put on their constant throughout the day without putting it off. So some people, media can make you to be mentally ill in such a way that you are so addicted to media that you cannot stay away from it. Even your work has to be spoiled because of media. It can give you mental stress, or sometimes your phone got spoiled. You are so addicted to telephone that you are so addicted to some of these programs online so much that your phone gets locked. Within 2 days, one week, 1 month, you don't have a telephone. It can give you mental trauma. Some people, they have that problem. You know, they cannot even concentrate because the telephone is not there. You see people going on their errands or they go on their business, they have to go all the way back home because the telephone is no longer with them, or they left the telephone home, so you have to go back. So it can give you mental disorder in many, many ways. You've seen people who don't even sleep the whole night. They are on media.
Yeah.
Some people, they sleep hardly 3 hours. Every
some
night.
They will go to bed without phone, Alex. Yes. But if they're having phone, they can stay up to late night.
No, there are people in this country whom you know they stay online throughout the night. There are people, they will go and work throughout the day, they come at night, instead of resting, you can be online up to 3. Even sometimes it happens. Sometimes you'll be online up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you are online. And tomorrow in the morning, you have to go to work.
If you're using it positively, like staying all the night, like online, doing it positively, it's better. But not watching videos like...
Yeah, if you look at the other part, the negative part of social media, sleepless night is a negative impact of social media. No matter how important thing you are doing online, not all the days or not all the time, but at some point, if you want to use it constantly, that every day for you, the telephone has or your internet or social media has to keep you awake till, let's say, 4 o'clock, and you are sleeping less than 3 hours every day, 3 hours, that is not health-wise.
No, even the eyes needs, they need...
honestly speaking, so addiction also is another negative impact of social media.
So when it comes to business and economy, how do you think social media contributes?
It has boosted the business sector. In many ways, it has boosted the business sector in many, many, many ways. And then it has some negative impact though. But when I was studying digital media at the School of Journalism, and then we reached at a topic where we talk about digital marketing. In digital marketing, you realize that now people are doing marketing without even having a shop.
Oh,
People are doing business in this country without even having a shop. They're not even paying rent. They're sitting in their house and they are doing the business. You post something, I take it, I repost it. I get my commission, I give you your money.
oh, I understand.
Is that negative?
I understand.
That is not negative.
I understand.
That is positive. You have people that will go to these big business people, take commissions from them, take contracts with them, they post it for them, they sell the commodities for them, they look for clients for them. You have a client, you have your percentage, you sell, you take your money, you go.
Like for
Even
instance,
you don't have the goods at hand. You don't have the goods at hand. You just take it, post it. People are interested, you negotiate the price. The owner of the business is that is not his business. His business is
Wow.
I am selling my watch at $75. You go and negotiate the $150. You come, I give you my $75. I take my money.
OMG.
So because of the social media, people are selling.
So.
Before social media, people have to sell everything physically. You have to get everything and you sell it physically. But now you don't even need that. I've seen people that are doing business in this country without having a shop.
Wow.
Like even sitting in their houses. And in fact, they will do the delivery without even going to the shop. People are doing that. You buy materials, you deliver it online without going anywhere. You import things from Europe and then deliver it to people in this country without you even being involved and get your money. So all that is because of social media. And it has made people to be aware. Business-wise, people are aware. Economically, people are aware. Even right now in the Gambia, you think the government can come and fool people on economic basis when people are aware of social media?
Absolutely.
You cannot. Before you can fool people, but now you cannot fool people. You come and tell us in the central bank, this is what they spend in the economy of the Gambia. People will go and read it in social media. They come and tell you what you are saying is not true. So because of social media, we are able to have all those things. So it's positive with that regards, but also even business-wise, it has its negative part. All right,
Wow.
because Islamically, if you look at the buying and selling, you don't buy things that you don't see. Islamically, I learned that I have not schooled, but I learned that it's haram.
Wow.
You cannot buy something that you don't see. But now if I promote a product for you online, and sometimes some of these products that you buy online, the picture that they portray and the real sense of the picture of the community are different.
That one is even more common when it comes to lotion.
Exactly.
How you think?
Exactly. Even dress, even clothes, even shoe. The way they will design the shoe, the way they will post it, and you order for the shoe, you pay it online, maybe through Wave, and then tomorrow delivery man come and deliver the shoes to you. You are not impressed. The business is already done. So the negative part is
just
there.
remind me, when we get off, there is this person that was selling abayas. So like we thought this abaya was very big and beautiful.
Exactly.
Some people already ordered it, but the moment we saw their own, we were like, no, how can it be? The way this thing looks in a video and then the way it looks, that is how we just back up with that.
Exactly. So all those are negative impacts of the social media.
But also, like, if you come to check, we are not supposed to sell something that, like, the profit to be more than the price. Imagine, like, I saw you advertising like a lotion that is costing $150. When, like, actually you didn't even take it from the shop yet. You're just advertising it. So I said I want the lotion, and then you sell it to me for $300, meaning you have another $150 profit, or like combined to what you bought it. You make it $300. So from there you take your $150 and then take another $150 to the shopkeeper. You know that too is not good.
Yes, I'm not schooled, so sometimes Islamically it's difficult for you to tell. But all I know is you selling or giving a loan and then putting too much of interest. That's what I used to know.
Yeah,
to be bad. But maybe buying something at $50 and selling it at $100. I don't know much about that one.
It's just like you buying it $50 and adding another $50 there to make it.
Yeah, sometimes that one has to come with conscience and humanitarian ground.
Okay.
You try to equate, you have a profit, but not that too much of profit.
Exactly.
Also. Like Ramadan is coming. People are hiding bags of, my fellow flows are buying bags of rice.
No, that one is Jolas.
They will hide it, and after then they will come and tell people that the price is now 2,000.
Jolas are the one doing that.
Yeah, but all those ones are positive, and then you have the negative side of the social media. When it comes to economic and business, it has both economic and business sectors. So right now, if you can stay in the Gambia and know the commodity. Even right now, you want to buy a product in Europe, you don't even need to call somebody in Europe to ask. You can even do it for yourself. From here, you can know how much it costs in Europe and how much it costs in America, and you can make your orders, and then you get it here in the Gambia without even going to America. You can get it. So because of social media, we are able to have that one.
Okay.
But all this thanks to us, the scientists, without the science, we cannot get all these things.
Science does good, but science does bad too.
Everything in this world has its own negative
Science
impact.
does good, but science does bad too. Science does never want to hear that. If they were the ones sitting here, we are going to be battling, but they would never agree.
Yeah.
Okay, how can social media platform be designed to the safety of the users?
Yeah, in the safety precautions are there in the sense that I am in my house, and then somebody attacked me at night. Our TV is in my compound, and I cannot come out to fight the TV. Because of social media, I can contact the officers. I can contact the police. You have fire outbreak. Before you have fire outbreak in your house, where can you get the fire service?
Fire service, yeah.
You have to run all the way to Chuckystown to get them. But because of social media now, because of media, I can either use through WhatsApp, I can call them there through WhatsApp, I can call them through Messenger, I can call them direct call. It's because of social media. And also, it helps. There are people that are teaching us security. Even right now in the Gambia, I've seen last time the police under the traffic unit, they will teach people how to cross the road, where to cross, where not to cross, not to run when crossing, and where do you need to cross. People don't know where to cross. If you see a zebra crossing, even those that are driving will not know that here, this one, if I reach here, this one I'm supposed to do.
You will stand.
Now you have your bicycle, you are crossing at the zebra crossing area, you are riding the bicycle crossing. You know that's wrong. But with this media, they are always doing it and then they are saying it. It's all safety. Wow. It's all security and safety. They are posting it, they are educating people online without coming to your house. How would the police find it difficult to educate people, going house to house or platform to platform or village to village? But with this one, they do it and they post it on their page. Anyone who is following that police page or is on Facebook, you will see, and they will like, I should not cross here. When I'm crossing, I should not run here. I should do. So it's all part of security.
Yeah.
There are people that are teaching people on security base. If you see this is what you should do. You need to do. If this happens to you, this is what you're supposed to do. But with all that, even with the social media, people are using social media to even inflate or even to tamper the security of people with social media. No matter how advanced you are in technology, there are people that are far advanced than you. You have some codes you put in your wireless. People will invade the passcode and then and use it.
I don't know whether they scan it. But like, it's crazy.
So you will find your security measures and then put them. People also find their own ways to tamper your security measures.
The other time, I went to the shop to buy a ticket. There was this boy that said, you have a lot of VPs in this area and all you do is to go and buy a ticket. I was like, so if I don't go and buy a ticket, what do you want me to do? I was like, hold on, man. We people feel like I'm not quoting it. So I was wondering how.
You sometimes go to media, on social media, you see people teaching you how to invade people's internet.
Then social media is indeed doing a lot.
So somebody will be there. If you want to invade this wireless, this is what you want to do, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. So you are there, you are following up, you learn the skills of what he's telling you. You also go and try it. So where do you get that from? It's from the social media. So that's why anything that we raise here on social media, is positive and negative. That's why I said it depends on how you are going to use your internet.
Okay, finally, what advice will you give to the social media users like us? Some of us are very, very addicted to it, but at least somehow I'm better.
Yeah, social media is important for connection. It is important for education that we forgot to talk about. Education-wise, people are learning a lot on social media, whether on TikTok, whether on my students. I will tell them some of you, your parents are very generous to you. They buy telephones for you. Even at home, you have wireless, free wireless. Now use your telephone. You have all these applications. Instead of using the application to learn, there is an application to even waste your time. Now you are a student in grade 9. You're supposed to prepare for grade 9 exams. You go to TikTok only to watch people that are quarreling. Two people that are quarreling this Gambia. What is my business? When they were having that business, was I there? I was not there. They are quarreling. What is my business? The car, you go to YouTube, waste your time to only watch that one. So education-wise, you can learn.
I think.
But education-wise, also people are using the social media to cheat. Exams right now in the Gambia. It's virtually fake.
Yeah.
Most of the exam papers that people are having here in this country, some people, I'm not saying all, but some people, the documents that they have here is fake because
fake.
all they've learned is you use meta AI, you go and spy, and then you got your results. So positively.
Now they have even forgotten about me, like Google, Wikipedia.
No,
That
those
is-
ones are not working.
Those are slow for them.
Google and then this one. People are using those
Those ones
English
are-
actually.
are
People are using apps. Who are those people in those ones? They are all in social media. People can do plagiarism and then take and put it under ChatGPT and then convert everything and then submit it. You have A1 plus and you are harmless. That is still now.
So
So education-wise, it can help you to learn, but it's also tampering our system because our results every year, our results we have problems. Why? Because people are using the social media to cheat.
When it comes to learning through some of these media platforms like TikTok, when you're opening it, it brought things that you are interested in. It depends on what you register for.
Exactly.
So that's it. But
For me personally, I have never got, I don't have TikTok. Since I know myself, I've never used TikTok.
yeah, but then if you
I don't have.
open it,
But people are there that are learning day in, day out in TikTok.
it brought educational stuff, it brought comedy and other stuff. It depends on what you.
Some people, there are times are wasted in this country because of TikTok.
Something,
Exactly.
something different. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Oh.
So the way you use it, it depends. It depends on you. You are the one who should put it positively or you should put it negative. It depends on how you use it. So the people have to use internet, social media wisely. When it's education you want to do, you can get it. But if you want to abuse it, also it becomes a threat to you, and it becomes a negative impact on you. And then people start. Even right now, people have eye problem because of social media. Social media. And then mentally, people are distressed, and people are having court cases because of media, cyber bullying, cyber crimes, and then people are posting people's picture naked online, and then somebody will just send me a picture or just go to the internet. It happens to me in September, October, thereabout. Somebody sent me, he went to my Facebook and take one of my picture and then edited one video, attached it to my picture and then sent it to me. That if I don't send him money, he's going to expose. I told him, my friend, anyway you want to post it, post it.
God.
Because me, I know I am not the one who did this. So he wanted to post, he said, in fact, the way he posted it, he wrote that, look at how a Gambian Muslim. So that's why he pasted. So he used the religious as a backup so that I would be scared because I will not tell I'm a Muslim, I don't want people to see. I told him, my friend, any social media you want to post it there and tell me the social media, I'll go and watch. So this is what I told him. So he called me. He will call me in this number. I will tell him the same thing. I block that one. He will call my other number, block him. So people are using even those ones as social media to tamper people's and then to make business out of, to send it to you. So if you are scared, say he said I should send him $5,000 for him to delete the. I told him, how do you know to delete it? He said he has means of deleting it. I told him, wherever the video is, post it anywhere in media you want. I will go and watch.
That one is funny. Someone you didn't know threatened you. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's threatening. Because even online, people using social media to threaten others. All right, they post things about you, even about government. People post things that are not true about.
Oh, you
government.
can even be chatting with someone talking about the other person. The next thing, he or she will take the message and forward it to the other person.
Exactly.
Those are the, like you're trying to like. That is going to raise chaos because this person now is going to think that, oh, she's the one talking about it, when actually two of you are the. That is more common.
Do you know, you ladies?
That is more common.
That's why I'm coming for. You ladies are the one who have a problem in media than any other person.
Good.
But right now in the Gambia, even in the Gambia, there are a lot of crimes or problems that are happening in this country because of women. You and I, when we were having the deal to come to this TV, no one was aware. Gambians are not aware. It's between you and I. We discussed to come. Now, after having problems, now why our problem going to social media? And but I don't blame those. I blame those that are watching and those that are spreading the information. What is my business with that? If I see it, I pass. It's not my business.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Some people will do like they do their stuff in social media. Like our personal thing, why would we share that in social media? And some people, like my own like personal life, like coming to expose that in social media, you're giving means to those that are like that want to get to you.
do you even know that it's not even advisable for you to put all your success on media?
Exactly.
I've read posts, even me I was doing it before, but I've read posts and I have listened to some people, even your wife give birth, you post the child on media.
All those things.
On social media. On Facebook, you even post your child on social media that my wife have a child or give birth, and on status. And somebody is there watching. Somebody is there watching. He's not even happy with that news. You think I graduated from the university, for example, you post it. All of us are doing that. but somebody might be there. He's not even happy with that. All right, and then what people will say, chat out. So some people, the moment their eyes are on it, you are done. And that's why I said there are certain things that are not African. They're not African. You don't post certain things online. They are not African. There are certain things we do that are African. And now your personal problem, your family problem, why should I post it? And sometimes it becomes funny to me when I see somebody will post that I have seen this people acquire how post for what? What is your business with that? Oh, police arrest. What is your business with them? You don't even know why they are arresting the person. You don't know what the crime that the person caused. You just send it on Facebook, and then people will just jump and start commenting.
That is more common among ladies, especially when you come to TikTok. You will see someone that is trying to showcase her talent actually doing good, but because others are not happy with it, they will start discouraging the person. Because I've watched a video that somebody is a model, so because the way the person works, that's what others are commenting on, so now the person felt like what she is doing isn't right, but when actually it's like she really have a talent, and that is how models should work. So the person is being discouraged, and then she wanted to stop at some point. So some were there to encourage the person, and some were there to say that it's so crazy in Ghana.
Look at it. Look at it this way. An accident happens now. People are bleeding. People are in a state of confusion. People are dying at the spot. If you come there, what is the first thing you need to do? To give first aid. Help. But 1 minute, I'm the first one to post it. Other people brag. You are not a journalist. You have what you are writing. You don't even know what happens. Sometimes somebody will report after report. They say, how you don't even have any clear. So you are just posting because you want to be the first one to post. Just post it. Accident. People are even in funerals at the graveyard. You go for burial, you see people with phones taking pictures on this. It's crazy. It's crazy though.
Yeah,
so people are misusing.
Recently, funerals are too much. Like when it comes to social media, you will see people posting people are going to the graveyard. Why posting that on? Like even cops nowadays, they will.
I'm telling you. And then how many people, the worst of all is how many people have been paid on TikTok for posting. So some of the students, my students, I'll tell them, some of you are having these TikTok accounts. Only 16 people are following you. Only 10 people are following you. Only 15 people or 25 people are following you. And then you are wasting all your time, instead of reading your books, you're wasting your time to be posting. And what they are posting? Dancing, talking rubbish, and then you post it. People that are following you, in fact, what are they following you for? Me, if I'm going to follow you, I will follow you based on what you post. If it is interesting and educative, I will follow you.
Exactly.
But if it is not interesting and it's not educative, I'm not learning anything. Why should I follow you? I will unfollow you. Me, there are some pages even in the Gambia here, Facebook. I follow some media houses. If I realize that what you are posting is not making sense, I unfollow you. I hide your postings because it doesn't make sense. I'm going to waste my credits for nothing. Data for nothing. So.
Oh, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Badi. You all heard what he said. Social media has positive impacts, likewise negative impacts. So we would just advise the youths and everyone outside or all social media users to use it positively. In as much as we are all using it for education, entertainment, and all that, but let us use it in a way that it will impact our life, like a good impact. We should not use social media to imitate things that are undone, dress codes that are not decent, and other stuff. So let us use it and use it wisely. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.